want to sort of send an apology to you, Dusty. Yes.
I'm appalled.
No, bro.
What happened?
About what?
When we have a take that we say, is not the best take, we're grown. We can say, you know what?
Okay.
That wasn't the best take.
Okay.
The Wendy Williams take. Do you remember? It was in the year-end review, actually.
Yo.
But she's not in her right mind.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
You don't think she actually has dementia?
My grandmother has dementia right now, and she'll tell you every quote from the Bible. Stop this, and she's had it longer than this lady.
Oh man,
I've been telling you.
You're saying no? She didn't have she doesn't have dementia. I gotta say, I gotta kind of apologize because I still do think she does have dementia, but not to the degree that people were saying that she does. Right, the way that they reported that she was just out of commission. Right, she popped up on the Breakfast Club.
Yes,
or she got on the phone on the Breakfast Club, her and her niece. Yeah, and she went off. She gave them the real. They have her in a conservatorship. Yep. She's stuck in a nursing home in New York City. She only has phone access where people can call in. She can't call out. She basically just looks out at the window and she's like, she's saying she's trapped. She can't get out. I'll play a little bit.
I am clearly not. Look, I have breakfast, lunch, and dinner right here on the bed. All right. I watch TV. I listen to radio. I look at the window. I talk on the phone. And by the way, Alex, talk about this phone, please. Alex, you've been right here where I am, so you know exactly what you're talking about. You flew from Miami to New York, and you were right here with me. Go ahead.
Yeah, and what she's saying is exactly what's happened. She's there in New York, in this place, essentially like what some would call a luxury prison, right? This is her room. That's literally her apartment. But the thing about this apartment, and you know this, not Wendy, because you're there. It's small. She has a bed, a chair, a TV, a bathroom, and she's looking out one window. A building's across the street. That's her life.
Excuse me, and excuse me, through my money, I had this person buy the TV, the kind of TV I like.
She keeps on saying this
TV.
person.
Understand what I'm saying?
When she keeps on saying this person, she's talking about the person who's has the conservatorship over her. I forget her name is some Susan something, but she doesn't want to mention her by name. So she keeps on saying this person. Yeah, and she's also in this weird position where, like, right now she's kind of putting herself in trouble by talking too much because they might start pulling her privileges. Like, she started crying at one point in the interview because she wasn't able to go visit her dad for his birthday and all types of shit. They're just like, they have her in like a nursing home jail.
They're messing her up.
Yeah. And it's like with her money.
Yep.
Right? Like, somebody's paying for that nursing home. Nursing homes are not cheap.
Yeah.
But my question is, why is she not able to just leave? Like, what are the provisions? Is there like legal provisions where she cannot walk out of that room?
Well, when you get, because they have diagnosed her with dementia, right? So when you get diagnosed with dementia, and let's say now somebody's your power of attorney, you can say whatever you want to say, but your power of attorney is making the decision for you because you're not completely in your right mind to make your own decision.
Yeah. Wow.
Right? But what the conflict is, people are saying that she is in her right mind based on this Breakfast Club interview, but it's kind of divided. There's some people, when you listen to the interview, she repeats herself a lot. You know what I'm saying? What she's always done back in the days, but more than before.
Yeah.
So there are some cognitive declines that are happening with Wendy Williams.
Maybe some early stages.
Yes.
And
What
the
do you guys think?
medication they're already giving her.
Yes. And also keep in mind, she's had a lot of alcoholism and drugs over the years, so her mind has deteriorated from that too.
I definitely agree that her previous drug use, which she's spoken about openly,
a lot,
could contribute. But I do think, like, you can induce mania by putting people in certain environments.
Yes.
So they might say you're crazy, and then they put you in a room, and now you might actually go crazy.
You go crazy, yeah.
And now it's like, it doesn't matter whether what they said was true or not because of your behavior, and I'm sure it's frustrating for her. Do I think she's fully in her right mind? No, but do I think that they definitely inflated the claims of her dementia.
Mm.
I'm starting to think that maybe Dusty was right, because I believe Dusty said, what if she doesn't have dementia? Or like, what did you say exactly?
That maybe she's playing. You were saying that she's playing.
She's
Maybe she's playing.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to play. This is somebody who's dealt with a parent with dementia, right? My
Yes.
mom had dementia.
Yes, I have a grandparent.
Right? You got to go through a lot of testing. They
Yeah.
put you through a lot of psychological tests and physical tests and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And it takes months for them to give you a proper diagnosis. And I had to find this out because I had the power of attorney over my mother.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, and she signed off on power of attorney because she's seen the early onsets and stuff like that. But they had to, once the power of attorney was signed, and then we had to like get her the full diagnosis. It took a while because they don't just do some 2-second thing and then, okay, you got dementia. Because you can't come back from dementia.
No.
They don't have a cure for it. You know what I'm saying? Your brain keeps on deteriorating to the point where you stop sending signals to
yourself.
To like breathe and stuff.
pee
Like
and-
when you get to the last stages.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
So I don't know. I'm conflicted because she could be in her right saying, yeah, I'm not as bad as people say. But if you leave her to her own devices, she might walk off somewhere and like, you know, this is Wendy Williams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I would want to know more about who the POA on her account is. Like, how invested is she in Wendy Williams' well-being versus protecting that empire? Because I think maybe they don't trust Wendy with her own money. So like, oh, she has dementia.
Yeah.
She might just blow it all. So
Yes.
we can use this money and build wealth, for example, right?
Well, for who? For their
who?
own
For their own gain.
their own gain, or for the benefit of Wendy and her family?
You would hope it's for the benefit of Wendy and her family, though.
Well,
When it comes to like her son, right?
Mhm.
And stuff like that. And I know her husband was like took her money
Yeah, he took a lot of it.
and has another woman and kids, I guess.
He was kind of a thug, right?
Yeah.
He was like
yeah,
he was like
yeah.
a one like he was a security guard. Her, you know, like she was obsessed with this guy.
Yeah,
He became her replacement for her drug addictions.
Yeah.
That's what she would say.
Yeah, and Star said something very good the other day, or somebody said something on Star's show. What about her relationship? It was Star, actually. What about her relationship with her family? Her relationship with her family might have been not as close as it is now, right?
Yeah.
So she could have been like, listen, protect my money from these people over here because they're going to try to take it.
Oh.
So I want you to be my conservator.
Yeah.
We don't even know if Wendy's the one who placed this woman in charge and now she doesn't like what the decision she made. And it could be based on her own dementia.
But she was speaking very well for a person with dementia. Like remembering a lot, you know?
Yes.
Like mentioning Diddy.
She did mention Diddy. You know what I'm
I mean?
saying?
So for her to mention
Diddy
Diddy.
done.
Yeah. For her to mention Diddy's done means like she knows what she knows because she was one of the first to exploit him, right?
Yeah. But her memory's not completely gone yet. Remember,
No.
it's just still the early stage.
Hey, yo, she probably wrote this shit down.
Could be. Could be.
Wrote it down just in case. You know what I
Right?
mean?
She's on the phone. We don't know. We can see her.
Yeah.
Yo,
They're going to say it's AI.
She's been calling Diddy gay for like 30 years.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
She one of the
Yeah,
first.
She's like, there's
but
gay rappers.
She used to call every rapper gay. Like if
Yeah.
any rapper had a problem with her, all of a sudden it's, oh, and you know he's gay, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know he's gay, right?
You got to also give Wendy her flowers because
Crazy.
because of Wendy Williams,
Yeah.
what she did and the way she broke ground and the way she covered just celebrities and stuff,
Yeah.
is kind of the reason that we're able to do what we're doing now.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm
Is it?
saying?
Like, because she was a shock jock and that was a thing. And then Charlemagne the God is kind of the result of her style.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
She started the wave of us, like, people talking about people.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Celebrity
saying?
gossip, pretty
Celebrity
Yeah.
gossip, especially in the hip hop space.
Yeah.
Personalities being the main driver of the program rather than guest. You know what I'm saying? People were tuning in to see Wendy. You know what I'm saying? When you see Charlemagne on the Breakfast Club, they're not tuning in to see who they're interviewing. They want to hear what Charlemagne got to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah.
Right? Her and Star, they created the personality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we can be personalities. People are checking to hear what Dusty's saying.
Yes.
People are checking to hear what Czar's saying. People checking to hear what I'm saying
Yeah.
with no guests.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
what's our opinion on these people?
Yeah.
But you don't think, I mean, I would say for the urban space for sure, but they had like, I guess I can only really think of Howard Stern.
He's the only other one I could think of.
Yeah,
You know,
and he's from that time.
Yeah, same era, just different genres in a sense.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was the white version.
Yeah, he was corn and
He
wild
was-
stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what I'm saying? But for the hip hop audience, it was Star and Wendy Williams.
Yeah, and adding to Howard Stern, like he pretty much did what Wendy Williams does, but for the white community, like you'd be like, you know, a lot of people say he's gay, you know, and blah, blah. Like, he was a shock jock too, and I think that whole genre of shock jock is what we tune in now. Like whenever you're on IG Live, you want to see some type of drama, you want to hear about someone crashing out, like that shock jock. Like, yo, this guy just exposed this girl for doing this. That's the appeal.
We want the hot take, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're the originators of the hot takes, bro. Right? So it's like we always got to give her respect. Like we can't abandon Wendy Williams just because she got a few people mad. Look how many people I've gotten mad over the years. I'm gonna diss Wendy Williams. Like, come on, B. You know what I'm saying? She's the originator of getting people pissed. You know what I'm saying?
Some people are like glad to see her in the position that she's in.
Yeah.
And that's where I felt like, nah, she playing games. She just didn't want to get wrapped up in all this scandals. You know what I mean? That's how I felt at first. But,
Yeah.
You know,
But I wanted to bring it up because you're kind of right. Like, she's not as bad as people are saying she is, but I don't think that she's completely as good as people are saying she is either, or what she's saying she is.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, she's content. She knows how to make content.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when she got her eyes bulged out of her head, who knows? She's probably doing that on purpose.
Maybe,
You know what I
but
mean?
that's part of her, because she has Graves' disease.
Graves'
too.
disease.
Yeah.
Right?
She got a few different things going on. So, salute to Wendy Williams. You know, hopefully she'll get the justice that she deserves. I think maybe just transferring her to a facility in Florida.
Or no, home care.
Or maybe home care.
Home care,
With
man.
her money, she can get 24/7, like a doctor in there, because you can't have your family taking care of you.
No.
I'm sorry. There's certain limits when it comes to illnesses.
Yeah.
Dementia, you can say, the family can take care of us. That's not always the best idea.
No.
You need experts when it comes to certain things. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see her streaming with her niece. I feel like, imagine she was streaming with the microphone and just doing the Wendy Williams show, but like live on Twitch.
Yeah.
And just like whenever she messes up, just like cut the commercial.
Yeah. Or let her niece take over. Or
Yeah,
something.
like I
She having one of her episodes.
she still want to do what she does.
Yeah. It just, I don't know. That might not be a good idea.
Don't tell me you wouldn't watch that.
I would watch it, but when she starts crashing out, remember, she fainted.
I know.
Yeah.
In a live studio, in front of a live studio audience. Imagine a live stream.
All right, chat. What are we talking about today, chat?
Crazy.
How you doing?
How you doing, chat? Thanks for the donation, chat.
Salute to Wendy Williams, man. I love Wendy Williams, man. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.